What's that? Ah, no, it's not making any sound, is it? Why? That one. Still not capturing any sound. Oh, for God's sake. Why? What's happened here now? Because it should be that one. Settings have changed. Very annoying. Right. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to a brand new series here in Scotland. So, I've been wanting to do this series for a little while, actually. Kind of taking inspiration from some other farming simulator gamers. So, we give you a bit of a backstory. We've just moved to Scotland. I've just bought a piece of land, and all we own is the Defender and our house on wheels, this beautiful caravan, and the piece of land. So it's kind of like a survival series. As you can see, we start with 0 money. We have nothing in the bank account because we spent it all on the land, and we own the piece of land. So I've been wanting to do a survival series, or call it survival. Yeah, I guess it is a survival series. I've been wanting to do a survival series for quite a while, actually, because I really like them. And it's kind of role-play-y. I'm going to try and sort of semi-realistic. So, you know, I always try and simulate the games as realistic as possible, because that's what I like about them. So, yeah, basically we start with nothing, and we're going to try and build our way up. So, yeah, let's head over to our new plot of land. We've just arrived at the port. We've just got off the ferry. And we shall head over. What's happened here? Oh, I know why. My button is on. So yeah, let's head over to our plot of land. So yeah, it's kind of role play. The thing what I like about doing these kind of series and also watching these kind of series is that, don't get me wrong, the roleplay series are awesome. Like, we bought a farm, and Scroff's farmhand are really cool. But I also like to see the progress as well, which is why I also like Daggerwin's videos, because he always shows you the progress and how much money he makes and all that kind of stuff. So, kind of taking a little bit of inspiration from that. The light was amber. Shush, nobody saw anything. The light was amber. So, don't get me wrong, in the roleplay series it was all nice and fun, having all the big equipment and everything like that, but also you sort of, I mean, when I'm doing the We Bought a Farm vlog, I also feel that there are some viewers who are like, yeah, but you just spawned that. Oh, that one was red. Okay, we might get a ticket there. Whoops. I always feel that there are some viewers who would be like, yeah, but you just spawned that item in, you know, you've got like $999,999,999,900 in the bank, and you can just do what you want. Theoretically, yes, because it is a roleplay series, so, you know, we obviously want to keep the progress going along. But also, sometimes it's nice to actually just get the thing going and, you know, do what you can, really, and actually progress properly. Which is what this one is about, which is why I've tried to make it semi-difficult. Well, no, it actually is going to be difficult. There's no semi about it. It is going to be difficult. Because we start with 0 money, we've got a very little plot of land, and basically we want to build up and expand, produce. So that's the whole idea. But also, you know, I want to be able to show you guys how much money we're making, what we're buying, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, like I said, taking a little bit of inspiration from Daggerwind's videos. Look at that mini, that's so cool. So yeah, it's set in Scotland, obviously, on the new map, on the Highlands DLC, which I haven't actually played that much of, so I don't know the map that well, so we're going to have to learn as we go along, which is fine. But it is a nice map, and it is nice from Giants to do an English map, I have to say. Right, where is the turning? Not that one, a bit further up. Is it this one? Or is it the next one? No, it's the next one, it's not this one. Although we could have gone up that one. Ooh, going along the road there. So I'll show you what we have bought. Well, I suppose I could have gone the other way. It would have been on a road and not on a dirt track. But it's okay. Just have to do a little bit of manoeuvring now, that's all. Yes, the fluffy Highland cows that are very popular now everywhere. Because let's face it, it's a fluffy cow. What's not popular, what's not nice about a fluffy cow? So this is us. Let me just open the gate. Oh, I didn't need to turn it off. Also pressed the wrong button there as well. Let's just pull in and then I'll give you the full tour. Let's just pull it in. Anywhere will do for now. Right. So this is us. This is our home. So ignore him. He's just a creepy neighbor who stares at me a lot. So just ignore him. So obviously this is the main farmland that you get with the map, but I've customized it for this purpose. So this is our yard, if you like, and we have this one field here. It's all we own. Just this one field and this yard, which is very overgrown, needs a lot of work, and we have this shed as well. This shed is also ours. This old rickety shed, so at least we can store a few things in here. But obviously we need to get money to do that, and as you can see we have 0 money. So I think what I'm going to do, we should really put the caravan in there, shouldn't we? Yes, but I need to get rid of you. Oh, the other thing we own is an axe as well. Because obviously coming to view the piece of land, I knew that, you know, we were going to need an axe. So hopefully we can get rid of the stump. Come on, there we go. Right, can I pick this up? No, I can't. Okay. So we shall just chop it into smaller pieces then. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Right, there we go. Now I can... Oh, don't want my fishing rod. Put the caravan in there. And that will be our home. So at least it keeps the rain off the caravan, I guess. Because I don't know if anyone's ever been caravanning, but they can get quite cold. Especially in the winter, and let's face it, Scotland does get quite a bit of snow sometimes, so... You know, we've got quite a lot build to here. So if we can keep this in here, it will be better, preferably without taking the wall off of the caravan. There we go. Tuck that up. Actually, I do need to get to those things. Yeah, maybe that's a bit too tight, because I need to be able to empty certain liquid containers, so let's give ourselves a little bit more room to get down there, that side anyway. Right, that should go as far back as we can. There we go, that'll do. Right, unhitch it. There we go. There's our home. Yeah, perfect space. And hopefully, yeah, we can get down here as well to empty certain features. Right. So, as I said, we're on, starting with 0, we're on hard economy. Seasons are on, destruction is on. The only thing that isn't on are puddles, because I've got the realistic weather mod installed. The only thing that isn't on is puddles, because they, or floods, puddles, however you want to call them. Everything else is switched on. The puddles can be a bit annoying and a bit finicky, because they seem to flood in flat places, which, you know, isn't really, you know, you could sort of wake up one morning and there would be a massive flood here, which, yes, water will hold, don't get me wrong. If there's no drainage in the soil, then water will hold, but it's just a bit more annoying. So that's the only feature that's off. Everything else is on. Obviously, we've got the map. So yeah, this is where we are. Like I said, I haven't played it that much, so I don't know where all the sell points are. We need to find all those things out as we go along. So we need to start making some money. So I think the first thing we need to do is tidy up the yard a bit. So we need to get rid of a few trees here. Now, I don't have a trailer, but I do have the back of this that can open, so we can put a few logs in there. If we could get a trailer, it would be good. That's probably going to be the first thing on our list, because we can hitch up to a trailer, but we can certainly throw a few logs in there. Obviously not too many without breaking the suspension. So I think we'll start with this one. Doing it all by hand for now. We may invest in a chainsaw, because that may speed things up a bit. There we go, that was sweaty work. That's a big old tree, that is. Right, now, I don't know. Yeah, I can't make it too big, because I won't fit it into the car otherwise. So hopefully... Right, can I lift that? No, I cannot. We have to chop that one even more. I might not be able to lift that one at all. That may be way too heavy. Can I lift that? Oh, I can lift that piece. There we go. Look at that. That's a big old chunk. How much does it weigh? 125 kilos. Yeah. That is a big old trunk of tree, that is. Now, are you going to... Oh no, okay, you're not going to fall through the floor. There we go. And sometimes the meshing can be a bit tricky and things can fall through the floor. Whoops. It's a shame that we can't open the tailgate, really. Let's try and do them that way. There we go. Oh, that one's gone through the cab. That's not good. Yeah, that's what I mean about the mesh. Hang on. See if I can get this one out again. Okay, yeah, so there's no mesh on the top. Right, let's do it that way. There we go. Keep tripping over my own stump here. Right, there we go. 1. And 2. Can we squeeze you in there? That one's gone through as well now. I wonder why there's no mesh on the front. Alright. I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can chop this in half. Maybe that'll be easier. Please don't disappear. There we go. That's better. Now we can get them in a bit more. Where's that other one? Alright, get out of my truck, you. Nope, don't want the fishing rod. Don't want the fishing rod. Chop that in half. Come on. Where are you? I just had you. There you go. So yeah, it's going to be quite a few trips to the sawmill until we can afford to buy a trailer. But that is okay. I don't actually know if they are going to stay there or if they're going to shoot out when I drive away. I hope not. I hope they do actually stay there. Let's just test that, actually. You going to stay there? Yes, you are. Okay. Right, so let's go with these three then. I don't actually know where the sawmill is, so I need to find it. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? No, not that one. And we want wood, 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 wood. I wish, the one thing I do wish they would have here is a search function. Wood. So that is the best price because it's 1,000. So it's at the sawmill. Tag place. Where is the sawmill? The sawmill is all the way down there. Okay. So it's on the main road. Basically left onto the main road, right onto the main road. And follow it all the way around. So we'll get a nice good little look at the map. Like, ooh, careful. This hasn't got any straps, has it? No. Yeah, we desperately need that trailer. I may lose a few pieces here. Yep, there we go. Wait. That's a shame that there is no... mesh there, I have to say, because this is such a good mod, this Defender. I really do like it. So hopefully this will be enough, even if we get a little, you know, a little aluminium trailer, that will be enough. That's got straps, obviously. That will be enough to be able to load more logs in. Right, we're just going to have to take it slow and steady, and if I drop any, I drop any. Right, let's get rid of that. Right, let's see how much we get for 3 chunks of logs. Now, can I sell them here or... No, I don't want my fishing rod. Sell wood. 169. So, not enough to get a trailer. So we've got a bit more to sell yet. Also, there's no leasing as well, and there is no loans. There's no super strength. There's nothing like that. Like I said, I'm going to try and be... I don't want to crash into that Porsche. I'm going all over the place here. I want to try and be as realistic as possible with a degree. Wow, this thing whips. Oh, I know why. Because my steering wheel settings have changed again. Bloody Windows update. So yeah, we're going to have to sell a few more logs because I think the trailer that I found is about 2,000, 2,500. So it's going to take a little while to sell all these logs, especially at the fact that I can't actually strap them down, so I have to be driving quite carefully. Really. Whoops. Hopefully there's no policeman watching, because I just went over a double. And I would get a ticket for that in real life. And possibly about 6 points nowadays. Yeah, I think it's just this mod that is particularly loud. It feels very loud in my ear for some reason. Oh, speed humps. Ooh. Whoa, okay. Don't know what happened there. Another speed bump, sleeping policeman. Why has it changed my settings again? That's really annoying. Okay, I'll have to fix that in a moment. We could... No, that's not ours. Not this one. Nice big wheat field there. Whoa! Yeah, I'm going to have to fix that dead zone when we get back, because that's just not right at all. It shouldn't whip like that. Right, well, we do have an off-roader, so we can go across the grass. There we go. Right. Open this. Come on. Open up. Why are you not opening now? There we go. Dead zone fixed. Get me axe again. Now, obviously, the further up the tree we go, the lighter these will become. So we will eventually... Yeah, see, I can't even lift that. Wow. It's 200 and... Can I lift those two? There we go. Right, let's pull them out into the sun so we can actually see what we've got. Where's the other one gone? Oh, there you are. Big old tree. Right, I'm going to chop this up. And then that way we can sell this entire tree. And hopefully that will be enough to get ourselves a trailer to be able to sell the next tree. Because unfortunately it is going to be trees where we get our money from for now. Oh, I didn't finish that one. It is going to be trees where we get our money from for now. So... yeah, I'm going to have to make these into discs, basically. There we go. And lift that one. Oh, that's got a few twigs on it that need sorting out. We also need to get some kind of bush cutter to get rid of all of these bushes and things that are everywhere. Can we lift that one? Yes, we can lift that one. Okay. Yeah. Right, okay. I'll get on with this. We'll chop this tree up and then we'll go and sell as much as we can. It's going to be a few trips, so enjoy the time lapse. Okay, so I had to cut back some of those runs. I did do all of them. All of this chunk has gone. That is the stump, and the rest of the log is over here. But yeah, that took quite a long time. And I kept losing them on that corner over there, so I've had to cut out some of the runs in the time-lapse, just otherwise it would have been too long and probably too boring. But as you can see, we now have £2,355. I had to spend £50 on the portable sleep trigger, because although this is really nicely done and awesome, it doesn't have a sleep trigger inside. So I had to spend £50 on that just so we can sleep. There we go. It is a bit tricky to get to, but you can get to it. I might need to move that a bit further in, actually. So yeah, that's probably where I'm going to leave it for today. I'm going to have a look in the next episode for trailers, because we will have property maintenance on this and those. So yeah, that's going to come out when we go to sleep. So I will... Well, actually, we can sleep now, can't we? Yeah, we can sleep now and move into the next day. Why not? Where is the sleep thing? Come on, I saw you a minute ago. Where are you? You were here. Now, don't want vacation. It did. Okay, I'm gonna have to just amend this 1 second. For some reason, it is not giving me... Okay, so we're gonna lose 25, but that's okay. Where is it? Should be... Is it farmhouses? Or is it tools? Nope. Well, yes, there is. Right, let's bring it a bit closer, I guess. We'll put it sort of just by the wheel there. There we go. Wardrobe. It's still not giving me the sleep, which is really annoying. It came up when I did it first time. Hang on, let me fix this. Okay. There we go, now I fixed it. It needs to be that way. So on one side you've got the wardrobe, and on the other side you've got the sleep trigger. So now we can sleep, and we'll see how much maintenance we need to pay, which will then give us the amount left to be able to get a trailer. Oh, no maintenance today. Thick fog though. Okay. So actually, 2,279 we've got left, basically. I know I was fiddling around with that for a little bit, so I may add 50 back in. We could actually, let's do that now. Let's just add 50 back in again. There we go. 2,329. That's how much we've got now to buy a trailer. So yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for now. Hopefully in the next episode we will get a trailer, and then we will continue with the logging, because we've got quite a few logs to do. And hopefully we'll be able to get more money for them, because I'll be able to put longer logs on, based on what I can lift, of course. So yeah, if you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, ring that little notification bell so you get notified when my videos go live. I hope you will enjoy this series. I'm looking forward to it very much. And yeah, I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye for now.